Hi,
Okay,
everyone.
you're heading back to UNIFY. How does it feel?
So
I'm so
good.
excited.
Yeah. We've got real applause here, so we'll chuck it in the background there. Like this is this is the ultimate goal for a band to play a festival like this, and returning actually to play the festival. Obviously, you're pumped. Michaela, on Twitter last night, you just couldn't contain your excitement.
Yeah, I'm like, I love Unify. So just being able to come back and play it again is so exciting for us. And we've wanted to do it since we got to play it the first time. So we're very excited.
Now, what could we expect in terms of set list? Because obviously, you know, it's so far to plan ahead, but we need something to look forward to, guys. We need something to get us prepared for what is ahead with this onslaught that we've got over the next couple of months to get to. So what are you thinking in terms of what do you reckon could be played? What do you reckon you're aiming for?
I think it'll be the first time that we play Walk Over My Grave. So I don't think we've got anything coming up before that. So yeah, that's definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah, I don't know.
And a new direction for you with Walk Over My Grave too. I mean, just dabbling in a whole bunch of different genres so you can't be pigeonholed. Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah, trying new things. Don't want to keep people being able to guess what's going to come next. And I think we definitely did that with Walk Over My Grave. I think it was a surprise.
And you've always got to keep your fans on your toes, because once they get that idea of like, yep, they're going to release this next, and you completely blow them out of the water with a song like that, it actually made my froth-worthy songs of 2021 too. So, you know, you're doing a fantastic job in that, and I really want to see what you could do differently. So what do you reckon? Will you add a bit of dubstep into one of your future songs? Dabble in that direction?
I'm not going to say no.
Possibility.
If it works.
Yeah.
We're open to anything and everything, whatever sounds cool.
Well, let's have a check of the comment section and see what people think. What kind of direction do you want yours truly to head in? Now, you guys got to play a couple of shows just recently up the East Coast. I say just recently, but we've all been locked up for the past couple of months, and that's anywhere between, you know, the past 3 months or so. Your only opportunity where you got the chance to go out, and it was taken away from you. Like, as a band who's just put out this you know, fantastic amount of music, what's going through your minds with something like this, which, you know, is unfortunately decimating the heavy music industry?
I mean, it's rough, but look, at the end of the day, we'll get through it, and it's going to be sick to get back in a room with like everyone that's in the community together, and it'll be like, once we're back there together, it'll be like nothing ever happened. We're all going to be best mates all over again.
And like the boys in Alpha Wars, are you using this time to knuckle down and get writing again, using the inspiration for what's coming around you, or, you know, where are you guys at with that?
Yeah, I think that we've spent a lot of time at home, and we have worked on a whole bunch of new music. That, like, Walk Over My Grave came out of lockdown. So that was, you know, that was all part of that project. And I think that we're just trying to be as creative as we can. But I feel like sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to be creative when you feel a little bit crap about what you're doing. And I feel like this side of like this part of lockdown has been hard creatively, but we've definitely gotten a lot out of the time at home.
And I guess, you know, seeing the comments that you're getting from the fans who are saying, you know, this music is helping me get through. Walk Over My Grave is, you know, something that people are mentioning right now. When it got played on Triple J last night, everyone got so excited. So it's obviously resonating with a whole bunch of people, whether they be fans beforehand or whether they be new jumping on the yours truly bandwagon from last night.
It's been kind of mixed. I mean, some people have liked Walk Over My Grave and have liked the change. I think that going from self-care into doing Walk Over My Grave, I think, was a bit of a, like I said before, surprise. So I know some people are like, oh, I miss self-care, yours truly, but I think that the main thing is that we're just trying things and we want to know what people like. So getting that feedback and seeing people, you know, jump on and, you know, like the song, you know, gives us a better direction for like what we think we want to do next.
And so obviously when you're changing direction, it doesn't mean that it's something that you won't revisit in future. Like, you know, when you go down that death metal genre style somewhere down the track with yours truly, you know, or as Deaf Boy's saying, pirate metal from yours truly. surely. You know, you can still go back and revisit the pop punk belt bangers and things like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
100%.
that's what we love. That's what we started the band off. And I don't think that we're never gonna have that pop punk side to us. I think it's always gonna be there.
Teddy Lachlan in the chat wants to know, do you want to talk about losing your phone during Knuckle Puck?
Yeah. So when this was the first UNIFY that we went to, we all went together. What was it, 2018? And we all went down together, and it was the first like set that we went in for the day where we were like banging the pit, watching Knuckle Puck, and I'm like, "Oh, Lockie, crowd surf. I'll hold your phone. We'll crowd surf. It'll be fine." We go get up, crowd surf a little bit, and then I get down, and I'm like, "Holy shit! I've lost my phone and his phone." And I'm just like running around frantically trying to find him, and then luckily I just see someone with their phone
Holding
up
it
in the air.
up.
It's like, anyone lost the phone? Anyone lost the phone? And luckily we found them both. But yeah,
Look,
rookie mistake.
it's the kind of vibe that you get at UNIFY Gathering. I remember someone in
100%.
UNFD social club talking about the fact that they lost a wallet in the mosh pit with $200. It got handed in with all the money still intact there. Like, people are there to have a good time and look after each other. And pretty much, would you dare say that people are friends that you just haven't had the chance to meet yet?
100%. Yeah, like we're all one big community there. Like, everyone's just there to have a good time and look out for each other. And you're going to have a better time if everyone else is around you is having a better time. And I think everyone knows that.
Exactly. Now, for those who have never had the opportunity to go to UNIFY before, Michaela, take us through 3 things off the top of your head. I know we should have probably pre-planned this, but 3 things off the top of your head that you need to have a good time and make the most of your experience at UNIFY.
All right, number 1, sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a big one for Teddy. He got extremely burned both times we've gone, I think.
Oh my gosh. The first time it wasn't even like, it was when we were leaving the festival that I got sunburned.
So bad. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely need that. I think you need your best friends. I think that's a really big one, because I think anything is fun when you're with your friends. And then I think you just need to have that, be involved in that community attitude of like helping each other out. Like, I've just met the nicest people at UNIFY, and I think that when you're open to, to being a part of a community, meeting people that you've never met before and helping each other out, you have some like amazing moments and some amazing stories to tell.
Yeah, and that's what happens after you leave. And then this might even be the people that live halfway across the country, like people in Perth who fly over for it. You don't see them on a daily basis or a weekly, monthly, whatever it is. You see them once a year at UNIFY. So it's like a big old family reunion with people who are there for the same reason.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not a big community either. Like, you look at I mean, we're having 7,000 people at the next UNIFY, but when you think about how many people you'll actually see there that that you haven't seen for ages because they live in Brisbane or Melbourne, and like it's a small community and everyone kind of knows each other somehow. There's a connection, but I think that it's just such a nice. I wouldn't want to be a part of any other one. Let's just put it that way. Like, it's a great community to be part of.
Exactly. And everyone in the comment section saying, drink loads of water from Jeff McKim. TJ saying wet wipes, stay hydrated. Lucy May, by the way, duct tape. You never know. And Lockie, for the mosh pit.
For the pit.
You
100%.
That's one of the great things about UNIFY. I don't want to call it a meme, but it's the moments. Like the very first UNIFY I went to, 2018, there was coconut bowling. I don't know if anyone remembers. You remember in the chats, there were a couple of guys sitting downhill just adjacent to where the stage was, and people were rolling coconuts down at them. And it just became this ongoing thing of whether you want to be involved with that or whether you just want to watch the chaos. But there's all these great stories from all over the festival that happen all throughout the day. It's not just this one big thing like the playing, in the mosh pit thing.
Yeah, there's always some sort of little side activity that someone's got going on that's always just as much fun as watching bands.
Oh yeah, it's much bigger.
Especially before the arena opens in the mornings, there's always something going on. There is always something.
One of the first years I went there, we got one of those cardboard tents, and I just remember, I don't know if this person was mates with the guy who owned the cardboard tent, but this larger guy, we'll say, ran up to, I'm guessing, his mate's tent and just completely bomb dived it until we had nothing left. And look,
No.
for being involved, I guess, but once again, it becomes a story to tell. Obviously, if you're going to do that,
Yeah.
say sorry and buy him some merch.
Yeah.
The last day.
Yeah, maybe on the last day and check before.
Yeah. All right. Now, for those who are in bands right now who are in the position that you're in, going and attending these festivals and, one day living that dream to play, what advice would you pass on to them to keep going and hopefully, be joining us in a live stream like this or playing on stage to the next breed of fans?
I think being involved and being a part of it gives you a lot of motivation. I think us going to our first UNIFY together, just to watch, it gave us so much determination, so much fire to be like, oh, we want to do this. And I think it's very much like you got to be in it to win it kind of thing. And I think to, I manifest what you want to live and what you want to do, because I feel like that's definitely something that we've always done almost like subconsciously. And I think that just by being a part of it, you put yourself in that situation to, manifest your dreams.
Putting it into the universe, manifesting dreams. It's one of those things that always seems to happen, and it's obviously happening for you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. UNIFY Gathering happening in January next year. Yours truly are on the lineup again. It is going to be a set to remember, and now all we need to do is just wait these pesky couple of months until we can get down to that. So Michaela and Teddy, thank you very much for taking the time out to stop by, and we look forward to seeing what you have to offer for the rest of 2021 and into next year.
Thanks so much for having us.
Absolute pleasure.